Hey, Jimbo. Looks like clean water ahead.
Finally, I'm tired.
Me too. We've been swimming for days looking for some good water.
Hold it. Look, Tib, there's more of that human trash up there.
Are you sure, Jimbo?
Yep, more of the same old stuff. Even the crabs won't eat it. Just piles up.
When does it end?
Huh. Where does it start? Hey!
Where did that come from?
It's human trash.
What in the world is he thinking?
G'day, I'm Ken Kingsington.
And I'm Mel Mulligan.
And this is The Wild World of Fish.
You'd think you'd be watching The Wild World of Waste.
Yeah, or the wild world of humans. Shad, they so trashy.
Today, we're going to the strange and bizarre world of the strange and bizarre undersea creatures and their strange and bizarre habits.
Sounds strange.
And bizarre.
Strange and bizarre? Us? Ha! There's nothing stranger or more bizarre than humans.
Ain't that the truth? Here he is watching a show all about the world of fish, and meanwhile, he's trashing up that world left and right.
FishSlap.
I'd like to FishSlap him.
If only we could have a show of our own where we could show humans like him what they really doing.
Yeah, if only.
Show done? Is our favorite show on yet?
Should be starting any minute now.
Turn it on!
Okay, Ma, okay. You're so crabby.
Thank you for the compliment, sweetheart.
And now, The Wild World of Humans with Jim and Tib.
Hi, I'm Tib Talesman,
And I'm Jim Swimmington.
and this is The Wild World of Humans. Today, we'll go into the strange and bizarre world of these strange and bizarre land creatures and learn about their strange and bizarre behavior.
Right now, we're on the outskirts of some sort of feeding ground these humans call a shopping centre.
This is where they gather to hunt for food and nesting items.
We plan to observe their behaviour here, then try to track one of them back to the nest to better understand how their harmful habits affect the health of the planet.
Sounds strange.
And bizarre.
And worst of all, these weird creatures don't even seem to realise how much the things they do as they go through their day up here on land affects the water around them.
Crikey, they better learn fast, because things are getting really bad down there in the water.
Really bad. But the humans who nest in this area don't appear to understand that they live in a watershed.
A watershed is an area of land that drains into a body of water.
And that means a whole lot of what these wild creatures known as humans flush, fling, drain, dump, blow out and throw out ends up in the watershed and is carried downstream,
Polluting their world and ours.
even killing our fish friends and families.
Sad.
Strange. Bizarre.
Non-point source pollution accumulates from individual harmful human actions, land runoff, precipitation, drainage, and seepage. Think about your individual impact and change harmful behaviors.
That's why we're here, giving you an up-close view of the world of these deadly and dangerous beasts. Oh, look! Here comes a human mother with her offspring and a bundle of food and supplies to bring back to her nest.
Whoa! I've seen lots of those things floating around in the bay. How does it get there?
Here's how that happens. A big problem is that there are way too many of these food boxes and other packaging materials made using limited resources, like oil and trees, that are used once and thrown away.
Packaging accounts for 1/3 of the weight of the trash that's thrown away in the U.S. In fact, every year we make enough plastic film to shrink wrap Texas. We need to use less packaging, buy in bulk, and use reusable containers.
Don't these creatures realise they could reuse their boxes? Then there would be less to throw away, and less that's carried into the watershed.
Some know better, but not enough of them try. After all, these are wild creatures we're talking about here.
Whoa! I've seen a lot of those floating in the bay too.
Oh yeah, humans love these. There are millions of these things floating empty in our underwater world that come from their throwaway world.
They must put something really important inside of them. What's in them?
Water.
Huh?
You heard me. Water.
Americans use 29 billion water bottles every year, and approximately 2 million are thrown away every 5 minutes. Drink tap water from a reusable container.
They just don't seem to realise they're polluting the water around them just so they can have that same water in little clear packages. These plastics break down and get into the food web over time and harm all of us.
Yes, when ocean currents carry this stuff, it's called flotsam, and that's a big problem.
100 billion pounds of plastic is produced every year, and a lot of those plastics end up collecting in huge floating garbage patches in our oceans. Prevent plastics from polluting our planet by using less and disposing of them properly.
Oh, she's getting into the metal box.
Let's jump on and follow her to see more careless and curious things these humans do in the watershed. To do that, we'll have to journey into a remote and sinister group of human nests called a neighborhood.
Strange.
Bizarre.
And now, a Fish Eyewitness News Break. Here's Sanderson Grouper.
The recent discovery of this giant mountain-like burial ground of trash is revealing and clear evidence of the long history of this careless society. For generations, these humans have discarded items which have created this mountain of waste. To comprehend the depth of this continued wastefulness is unfathomable. It's strange.
And bizarre. Also, tonight at 10, could your neckwear be killing you?
Welcome back. We're now deep in the cluster of human nests known as a neighborhood.
That's right, a neighborhood.
And there are thousands of them in this watershed alone, and millions in the world.
Okay, you can stop doing that.
Thanks. As you saw, we got here in this moving metal box that humans call a car.
And do humans love their cars?
Tires on the nearly 250 million U.S. cars cause 4 times the volume of pollution as the Deepwater Horizon oil spill every year. Use mass transit, carpool, bike, or walk.
Whoa, that many cars can really do a lot of damage. Oof. And these humans think we stink. Yeah.
Millions of particles of tires with oil, gas, and other chemicals that leak from cars onto roads and parking lots turn into what we call runoff.
And when it rains, guess where it all runs off? That's right, our home. And even though they know better, humans continue to pollute the air, the land, and the water.
It's such a shame, because humans could really help reduce pollution. They could ride in these things less, ride together, and even take one of these contraptions on short trips.
Exactly. The pollution to the air, land, and water could be reduced.
We all win. Oh, right there at the entrance to the nest the humans call a driveway, the female human is performing a strange weekly ritual on the car that involves rubbing a bucket full of dangerous detergents and chemicals all over the car with a sponge.
I knew that sponge.
Washing our cars and our driveways is one of the most environmentally damaging chores done around the house. It wastes water and adds untreated runoff to our rivers, streams, creeks, and wetlands. Use earth-friendly products to wash your car at home. Use a dry brush or go to the car wash.
What's really bad about this is that all those chemicals run off the driveway,
down the streets, through the gutters, and right into this drain, which empties downstream right into our home.
Untreated runoff is a big threat to our water.
If they just washed their cars on this grass, they could water their lawns with the same water at the same time. All they would have to do is use safe detergents. There are all kinds of ways these humans could keep from polluting our home. Unfortunately, many of them don't bother to do the right thing.
But why not?
That's the question. And to find the answer, we'll have to go deeper into the mysterious world of the humans. Right where they live. In a box they call a house. Psst, hey, let's go in. All the lights are on.
Why?
Exactly. Right now, we're actually taking you deep into the human's lair.
It's freezing in here. It's almost too cold for me, and I'm cold-blooded.
It's so cold, I can almost see my breath. And I don't even have breath.
Keeping their nest so cold is just another way these humans waste energy and increase pollution.
And look at this. Every single light in the nest is on. More wasted energy and pollution.
Oh. And just look at this leaky faucet. They love water so much they put it in bottles, but they let gallons and gallons of it drip right down the drain.
I've heard they leave water running down the drain while they're brushing their teeth or scraping hair off their face.
Only 1% of the Earth's water is fit for human consumption, yet we use it like an unlimited resource. Conserve water, reuse, waste less, and save more.
Hey, look down here.
All these harmful chemicals have to go somewhere.
Down the same drain, no doubt.
The toxic chemicals that are used in and around our homes have a negative impact on our surrounding watershed. Use non-toxic cleaning solutions like baking soda, vinegar, lemon, borax, and citrus solvent. All are safe choices.
You'd think they would know better.
Doesn't make any sense.
None of it.
Confusing.
Puzzling.
Odd.
Strange.
Dumb. These creatures have some of the biggest hearts and brains of any species in the world.
Some of them are living like there's no tomorrow.
Why do they let their lives on land affect our lives in the water? Don't they realise we're all connected?
Connected? They don't even realise what they're doing.
In 2010, U.S. households produced about 250 million tons of trash, of which only 34% was recycled. Do your part by working to reduce, reuse, and recycle, and encourage others to do the same.
If only we could teach them a lesson and make them realise.
Wait a second. We can. This is a dream, remember?
Hey, you're right. Ready?
FishSlap!
What is this? Oh my goodness. Honey!
We've magically returned their own trash back to their nest.
This is disgusting.
It's no fun to live in garbage, is it?
What should we do?
Well, I guess we've come to the end of our journey, deep into the weird,
crazy,
strange,
bizarre, wild world of humans.
By the way, don't worry, we'll change their house back to normal after we let the lesson soak in for a bit.
Yeah, a little change makes a big difference.
Good day, mates.
What a dream.
Yeah.
You know, we might not have a TV show, but we can still make a difference.
Oh, look.
Now, you clean up your mess and promise us you'll never act like this again, or we'll tell our shark friends to come looking for you.
Okay, I get it.
You remember, harmful habits hurt us all.
FishSlap.
Maybe we should find another human who doesn't get it and do it again, Jimbo.
I like the way you think, Thibodeau. FishSlap.